Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Marquita here, and I'm just hopping on to give you guys an update on just the new houseplants that have been repotted recently. And also at the end, I will showcase the balcony garden. Got a few nice little things happening out there as well. So first, I'll start with my surprise plant. For those who don't know the backstory, I'm going to link the video behind this plant at the end of this video. So go ahead and check that out, and that way you will know more about the story on this plant. But I have repotted it since I received it, so you guys can see it is in a sort of self-watering plant potter. This one's a little bit different. As you know, this is not like my other ones that have the clear bottoms. This one, it catches the water. So like if I water this, I will top water this plant, but then the water will drain down into the bottom, and what it will do is it stores it like in a reservoir, and it will be able to drink the water from there. So that's how this one works. It's not my preferred version of a self-watering, but I just like this one a little better for this plant. So far it seems to be happy. There are some leaves that we're going to lose eventually, and some of them, like a couple of them, were already kind of yellow when I got it. But I only see like maybe one or two that have happened since it's been here. For the most part, you can see that it has blossomed quite a bit. It looks nice and perky, and I love. They do have purple on the bottom, so that's actually supposed to be there. But you can see there's one leaf that's dying out right there. But that purple is part of its unique characteristics. And then also, if you can see, kind of in between here, I'll try and get close and steady enough. Let's see. There's a couple of new growth leaves. So there's one right there, and there's one kind of hidden under there that's coming in. Those are new leaves that have started forming since it's been here. So I've had this plant for like a week now. So I'd say overall it is doing pretty good. Whenever you get new plants or you repot plants, you have to give them a little bit of an adjustment period to get used to if they've been shipped like this one was. You know, the stress of the shipping and then the repotting and all of that. So you have to give the plant a chance to acclimate to its new environment. So I'm hoping that this one will eventually get comfortable, and I think the new growth is a good sign of that. And then we'll just get rid of the leaves that were damaged in transit and whatnot, because I don't think anything has turned brown that wasn't already kind of yellowy brown when it got here. But for the most part, the majority of the plant seems to be healthy and happy. So that's the check-in on this plant, and this is a Calathea White Fusion. And like I said, there's a story behind it. Check out the video for it. The other two plants I want to check in with are this is one of my pothos cutting cuttings from the propagation that I did. So this one was one stem only that I propagated, and then there's a little bit that was kind of forming. I'm not sure if it's going to still form. There's like a leaf forming there. You may remember I had them on top of my bookshelf, but I don't know if it's because they were so high up, it wasn't good circulation, or because they're kind of sitting in water with the self-watering planter. It started to form mold on the top, so I ended up just clearing that off. It was just on the top layer and putting some cinnamon in there just to help keep that away. And it seems to be okay, didn't impact the plant. And then my second propagation. This was three different cuttings that I put in one. Here it had the same situation, and so I did the same thing, scooped the mold off the top and then put the cinnamon in, and it's been fine since then. That was like a week ago, so it's been fine. This one has started branching out. You can see, hoping it will focus for you. There is some new growth on this one. There's a little leaf. There you go. You can kind of see from this angle. This is a new piece here coming in. So hopefully they will grow. And with the weather also changing, that has impacted pretty much all my plants. So I'll show you guys this one. Like this one has been fine since I've had it, and it really doesn't yellow that much, but it did grow a few of the yellow leaves, and I haven't changed anything about it. But the weather has finally started to kind of get cool and stay a little bit cooler than usual. So some of the plants have experienced a little bit of yellowing, but that's standard when seasons change. I'm not too concerned. Like this one, you can see there are a few yellows, and this one really has not done that since I put it, in a good spacious pot. So I think it's just the season, and with it being by the windows, I don't think these windows are the best in terms of being sealed very well. So they may be getting some cold draft, like more so in the evening, because it's still pretty warm during the day. So that's probably what's going on with them. I'll double check and see if there's a way I can still keep them kind of warm so I don't lose my plants completely. Because look at how gorgeous these are. Look at how big that is, and that's some huge leaves. I love this plant. So I may even repot it because it is getting pretty big. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, things are still growing. You can see the croton over there as well. This plant here has a little bit of new growth here on the outside. So I think they'll be doing what they need to do. So all these are kind of new there. So everything seems to be okay, just adjusting to the weather. And some plants do go a little bit more dormant in the winter, but they fall in winter, but then they come back in the summer. Summer is their time to shine. Marginata, same thing. You see a couple of yellow leaves there, but we still also have new growth and lots of new leaves coming in. So that's all I want to show you when it comes to the um, house plants, because these are the newer ones and the ones that have updates to give. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to the balcony garden. You'll see that I still have growth coming out there with the peppers, and also a little surprise on the mini pumpkins. I was kind of worried about them and seeing if anything would happen, but you'll see in just a moment how things are progressing.